My brother and father never did get along. Father didn't approve of how Edward behaved. Always out of the house, drinking, vandalising, dishonouring the family name. And their arguments often shook the house on Undercliff Road. When the war began, and the men started to leave Boscombe, Father forced Edward to enlist.
You will sign up. You will fight.
And you will restore this honor you have brought to our name.
It is not my responsibility to fight. I don't want to join. I don't want to die.
You would rather cower and hide than fight for your family? What about Daniel? You would allow your brother to die because you don't want to fight?
Mother, please talk to him.
You'll go, Edward. Your father's right. It's time you stop bringing shame upon this family.
Mother loved Edward, but she had always cowered under Father's fist. Edward left for the Air Force, and Father was the happiest I'd ever seen him. Even when the sirens rang and the bombs shook the dust from the rafters, Father was happy. He was less pleased when the envelope arrived. Edward had been killed, shot down off the coast. Father's first son was dead. Edward's medal was shot away, and Father forbade even the mention of the son that had disappointed him. Father began to lose his mind. Mother and I thought it was guilt that haunted him. He would shout into the night, ignoring Mother's screams and my sobs.
Leave! You are nothing
Always
to
talking
me.
to something invisible to us.
You are only a disappointment.
Father's rambling didn't last long. They ended when he threw himself onto the tracks at Boscombe Station in 1960. He didn't shout after that. Mother wasn't sad when Father died. She believed herself to be free. But that lie didn't last long. She was soon trapped inside her own head, her mutterings filling the empty corridors of our house.
It wasn't my fault. It was him. He made me. Please. It wasn't my fault you died.
One day she left, in the middle of the night, her mutterings going with her. The sea was angry that day, and in gale-force winds, Mother threw herself off the pier. Soon, it was only the waves that kept me awake at night. I grew up, married, had a son, and soon all thoughts of my family had faded from my mind. Soon I even forgot my brother, though not for long. He began to appear to me, dressed in his uniform, his eyes darker than I remember. At first it was just glimpses in a mirror or out the corner of my eye, but soon he stopped hiding and appeared to me in full. When he's there, I feel an urge to hurt myself, to throw myself in front of a car, or run my arm across broken glass. I've tried to plead with him, but he doesn't listen. He just watches as blood falls from my wrists. I feel him close, and the blade in my hand is tantalizing. Edward will never forget our betrayal, and I will never forget him for as long as I live.